Let's talk about Kamen Geats episode number 10. We start the episode with Tsurumi indulging in gimmick infringement. I'm sorry to tell you, Tsurumi, that's KY's gimmick. We discovered that the world that Ace wished for is a world where the Desire Grand Prix management is his family. So Tsurumi is his stepsister and Girori is his stepdad? Is it like biological thing? Or just kind of step-sibling thing. They don't really explain it, so I don't know. Ace asks both of them how they decide who is invited to the game. Girori tells him that that's the Game Master's job, and he doesn't know what's the requirement for a person to get invited. Azuma is chosen to participate in the Desire Grand Prix again, but before that, Ace decides to mess around with him because Azuma doesn't have any memory of their past encounter in the Desire Grand Prix. Ace explains to Azuma that Tsurumi is now his sister. Ace and Tsurumi watches Nago pass by on a shopping spree. Ace comments that she looks very happy. While we see Sakurai tries to win the lottery, Sera is confused by the reason of buying a lottery ticket, then giving his money to charity, a thing that's very much out of character for him, and when she offers him lunch, he requests sushi over tanuki soba. Girori is watching Tsurumi introduce everyone to the Desire Grand Prix. He looks at Win and he tells him that he counts on him. And then Wins tries to serenade very badly on his electric guitar to Tsurumi to impress her, and Ace, like the big stepbro that he is, protects her from this strange gentleman that tries to slide into her pants. In that scene, we actually can see our two newest players, a grandpa looking dude, a goth girl that probably gets commissioned to draw weird furry stuff. Now for our first game. It's a pirate game. The participants would be split into teams and they need to protect their flags. We see two random dudes together while Ace and Win are a team, and Azuma got paired up with the two newest players, Yuki and Tanaba. Everybody on the team gets an item. When Azuma see what buckle Tanaba gets, they decide to switch. We see the people that we don't know already dying, while we discover that Win has the monster buckle while Ace got the boost buckle. Well, KY is not in the game, so the boost buckle just returns to his old GF. Sad, really. Wins loudly introduces himself as Punk Jack. But when Ace tries to understand what's going on with Win decides to just rush to fight the Yamatos. Yuki and Tanaba transform, but they don't help. Win is putting on the show to the Yamatos, but they give him the boot. Girori asks himself, is the Yamato getting stronger? And then he gets a call from someone and Girori asks him if he decided to add a new player. In the break room, Azuma asks Tanaba and Yuki what did they wrote on the desire card. Tanaba tells him that he just wants his youth back, while Yuki wants to marry her idol. When Win interrupts their conversation, Ace asks him if he's the punk jack from the duo episode, but he tells him that he's just a famous street artist. Nago's mom tells her that they arranged a marriage for her, a son of one of their rich friends. But strangely, Nago accepts it. But suddenly appears, well, Nago calls him her dad, so probably, I don't know, and he asks her if this is what she truly desires, and he points her to Tsurumi. The second round starts, and when Yuki tries to escape, she gets shot down and beaten up until she dies. Azuma takes the ninja buckle from Tanaba and starts fighting alone, but the Yamato almost take their flag, but a wild Nago appears to save the day. And with her is the Beats buckle, and one of its powers is to make the Yamato dance and give Tanaba the courage to fight. She destroys them with all her fiery and icy glory, pretty much on her own. Now let's go to Geats and Punk Jack. Punk Jack needs to leave to the restroom because he's almost shitting his drawers. But not really, he just wants Geats to eliminate himself. But that plan doesn't really work, so this wave ends. Ace is seemingly happy to see Nago's return, and outside of the break room they do talk. She still wishes for the same thing. When Nago asks him what does he desire for, he doesn't tell her a lot, but he wants to find his mother. This is probably one of the first times that Ace actually tells the truth. Win tells the masked Girori that Ace would not be going down that easily. Girori removes his mask and tells him that this is his mission to take down Geats. Well, that was an interesting episode. So Win is the same punk jack as we saw from the duo episode. That was pretty much confirmed from him being an actual Desire Grand Prix staff. And it would be interesting to see what's their role fully. Are they just there to be obstacles to other players? Are they there to just fulfill the Desire Grand Prix higher management's missions? And what's the deal with his kind of characteristic of being a punk rock artist? Is it a thing that he actually enjoys, or it's a character that was built by the Desire Grand Prix to not have him be that suspicious? Now let's talk about Nago's dad. I don't remember his name, I would call him Time Fire for the time being, but now let's talk about it 100%. He's a part of the DGP staff, right? He's probably higher ranked than Girori. He is probably the person that called Girori. But what does it mean? Like, why does he want his daughter to participate in the Desire Grand Prix? What's the goal for it? What does he know that we don't really? To be completely honest. Maybe her dad's full goal is for her to win the game and take his place in the Desire Grand Prix management. Maybe. We don't know, because we don't even know how Nago's parents actually got their wealth, really. Let's continue to talk about the Desire Grand Prix staff, and that is Girori asking himself how the Yamato are getting stronger. Is it actually the Yamato are the bad guys and they're weird aliens and the only way you can fight them is through games? Or the Yamato and everything about the Desire Grand Prix is just to find the ultimate soldier? Or I don't know, but there has to be more to that question. There is no way that he just asked that. Are the power of the Yamato controlled by the DGP? If yes, what are the Yamato fully, if you really think about it? And next episode, we're going to see the Yamato actually get evolved even further. And one of the most interesting thing about this entire episode is we actually see a character shift not only in Nago, but also in Keiwa. Keiwa a lot more, let's say, prominently with not giving his money to charity. It's very much not like his character. Does his participation in the Desire Grand Prix change his character with the resetting of the world? And it left a little bit in Sarah, because she does ask him why he doesn't give his money to charity. And also the small little tidbit of actually wanting sushi dead Tanuki Soba. And Nago's, before at least re-entering the Desire Grand Prix, her character completely shifted from a girl that hated her mom because she was abusive and overly obsessive about her staying at home to accepting a marriage that was organized by her mom. There is something about the resetting of the world and how the Desire Grand Prix really is. And that's going to be very interesting in my opinion. So yeah, thank you very much. Tell me what you thought about this episode. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Have a great rest of your day.